Hey y'all, I'm Abby, More Than Just Skin, and welcome back to my channel, or if this is your first time here, welcome. I'm thrilled you took some time out of your day to spend a little bit of time here with me. Now today is like my first video that I'm filming in over a week because I have had a horrible cold and I did not want to put y'all through what my voice sounded like. I still don't think it sounds great, so I'm hoping that I don't have a coughing fit during this video, but I've been so excited to finally filmed this video, and so I've decided to go ahead and do it. And today's video is an overview of Charlotte Tilbury. Now, Sephora and Ulta both have done great jobs at bringing in new brands, but I think the most anticipated one and the one that everyone was most excited about was Charlotte Tilbury to Sephora. Because up until now, you could only get Charlotte Tilbury at Nordstrom, Bergdorf's, and I think Charlotte Tilbury online. And while I'm not sure if Charlotte Tilbury is going to be in Sephora stores, it is certainly easy to add her products to the Sephora order. Have I purchased it? Yes, I think I have purchased some things since they have added it to Sephora. But I wanted to kind of give you an overview of the products that I have used, what I think about the ones that I use, and just what I would recommend if you are wanting to dive off into the brand and you're a little overwhelmed. So if you're interested in seeing a lot of my Charlotte Tilbury goodies, then hit that subscribe button and here we go. Okay, so I'm starting, and I want to start by saying that if I had to choose one brand that I could only use, I think I could choose Charlotte Tilbury and be satisfied. Because as I'm thinking about it, and I'm wearing all Charlotte Tilbury on my face right now, except for I think two products. I think two products I don't have from Charlotte Tilbury. One is kind of shocking because it's one of her biggest products, and for some reason I don't have one, and I kind of think I probably need to rectify that, if I'm just being honest. I probably need to go in Sephora today and order that so I don't have that problem anymore. But we're going to talk about all of that as we go through this video. I wanted to start by going through kind of the order in which you would apply things. Now, there's a product that I have had in the past, I have gone through, I currently do not have it right now, and that is Charlotte's Magic Cream. Now, I first learned about this, and I think this was the first product from Charlotte that I actually purchased. And I purchased the big tub of it for my mom. I got a sample size of it and I really liked it. Now, the deal with Charlotte's Magic Cream is, to me, it's for a very specific skin type. I think it is for a dry skin, and it's to wear under makeup. It has this beautiful plumping quality, hydrating plumping quality that is perfect for under makeup. So I think it is really great for mature skin, and it's great for under makeup. Now, it is pricey, but it comes in two sizes. In the past, I have actually just bought the little small $25 jar. It is very small for $25, but it takes very little. I like to use this in the winter time when my face is at what I consider the most vulnerable, when it is the driest. It also contains SPF of 25 in it, so I can get away with wearing that and not having to wear another SPF if I'm in the winter time and if I'm layering other products. So I like using it for that. Last winter I went through just a small size. The larger jar comes in at $100. And now if you have drier skin, if you are more mature skin, if you are someone like my mother, this is perfect for you. She has an aversion to sunscreen, so the fact that it does have some sunscreen in there is good for her. And the fact that it's really good for dry skin. She kind of has that issue where throughout the day her skin will start feeling tight. This helps with that. Plus, it is a great primer. Makeup sits beautifully on top of it. Okay. So moving on from that, and I have taken some notes down because I want to tell you the price on things, but they're kind of out of order of the way I wanted to present them. I wanted to talk about, lo and behold, let's talk about some primers. And Charlotte has two primers, and what do you know, I have both of them. Now, the first one is the Wonder Glow Face Primer, and it comes in a container like this. It's like a squeezy tube, and it comes in at $55. And what it's called is an Instant Soft Focus Beauty Flash. And y'all, this stuff looks beautiful on the skin. I dabbed some on the back of my hand, and I'm going to try to put some on. It just kind of blurs out imperfections, and I'm going to tell you why I purchased this. The summer that I had my surgery, I had gastric sleeve surgery last summer, not this past summer, but the last summer. I purchased this because I knew I could not wear makeup to the hospital for my surgery, but I could wear skincare, and this actually kind of doubles as skincare. So this is what I wore for my surgery, and I ended up wearing it for the next week or so when I really wasn't feeling up to getting dressed, but it just makes your skin look really pretty and glowy. It's also beautiful to mix with a foundation. So while you can also use it as a primer, as an illuminating primer, you can mix it with a foundation and it looks beautiful like that as well. It is on the pricey side. None of Charlotte's products are really not on the pricey side, so that is something that you have to be willing to fork over is some money, but this is really, really gorgeous and I do enjoy that. The other primer, I guess this is considered a primer, is the Hollywood Flawless Filter. And the Hollywood Flawless Filter comes in at $44. So we have $55, $44. So you may want to think about that because they are very similar. I would say this is a softer luminosity, where this is a little bit more bam in your face luminosity. This comes with a doe foot, and I have found that I actually like to apply this both under my makeup and then after my foundation's on. I like to sweep some on the tops of my cheeks and buff it in. I think it looks beautiful like that. So if I had to choose between these two, of course when I purchased this was not out, I would go with this. I have it in the color 3. I could have probably gotten it in 4, but I think 3 is a pretty good tone for me. It's really pretty underneath like a lighter foundation. It's also pretty under a matte foundation because I feel like it kind of blurs out that matte. I don't like things to be too matte, and this helps with that. Also, because of the applicator, you could put a dab of foundation and then a dab of this, dab of foundation, and then mix it with the beauty blender, dab it on, or with a brush, or with your hand for that matter, and it works beautifully. So I think this just gives you a nice Hollywood filter glow, hence the name. Okay, so Charlotte has 2 foundations. She has the Light Wonder Youth Boosting Perfect Skin Foundation, and then she has the Magic Foundation. The Magic Foundation has SPF 15. The Light Wonder has, I don't believe it has any sunscreen in it. I have both in the shade 6. This shade is I would not say that this is my perfect match. I would say in the Light Wonder, it's a little dark and it's a little cool. I would say in the Magic, it's still a little cool, but it's a little light. So I'm kind of not sure, but I can make both of them work. I'm actually wearing the Magic Foundation on my skin today. It is the newest one to my collection. I recently got it. I would say the Magic Foundation is a medium to buildable full coverage. I did do some concealing around my face, but it did cover. It provided a really, really nice coverage. It's probably kind of like a natural finish. I don't think it's dewy. I think it's more of a natural finish, but I will actually look it up and tell you. So the Magic Foundation by Charlotte Tilbury comes in at $44. Like I said, I got the shade 6, and it's described as neutral golden yellow for medium skin with neutral olive undertones. I'm not sure I believe that, but I can definitely make it work. Like I said, the coverage is medium. It says the finish is matte. I don't feel like it is a total matte, and maybe that's because I did use it in conjunction with the Flawless Filter, but it's not a matte that really bothers me, and maybe that's because it's not a full coverage and it's a medium coverage, but I do think it is a very nice foundation and I have been enjoying it. Now, if you are wanting something on the lighter side, you can spend $46, which is $2 more, and you can get the Light Wonder Foundation. And it is a light coverage. I would say it's light and can be built to medium. but it has a radiant finish, which is very nice. And honestly, I haven't done it yet, but I think that these two mixed together may be beautiful. So I am anxious to try doing that. But I love this for days when I just want to be a little more natural. I like these for days when I'm headed to work and I need something that's gonna last. But both foundations really are beautiful. Next is probably my favorite. If I had to pick one Charlotte Tilbury product that I could not live without for the rest of my life, it would be this one for sure. It's the Airbrush Flawless Finish Powders, the Skin Perfecting Micro Powder, and I have it in the shade number 2 medium. I love this to set my entire face. Now, I did use this today because I was trying to do kind of a full face of Charlotte. I did use this to set under my eyes. I wish I had the lighter shade, but I'm afraid the one, I've heard it's very light. But I think it looks okay today for setting my under eyes. But this powder is just, it's airbrush. It is so finely milled. It is beautiful. This is either my second or third that I've gone through. It is gorgeous. This is definitely something that if I could only pick one product, and it comes in at $45, which is a lot, I will admit, but it is such a beautiful powder. It really is, y'all. If you want to try one item from Charlotte, go get this one because it really is absolutely gorgeous. Another item that is gorgeous too, and I'm wearing it on my face, is the Film Star Bronze and Glow. For starters, check out the packaging. The packaging is gorgeous, and I think mine has actually seen better days. But this is really, really pretty. It comes with this bronzer that is kind of a cooler tone that is beautiful to also contour. So you can use it on a big fluffy brush to bronze your face, but you can also go in a little more precisely and contour. I love this highlighter. I'm wearing it today too. So while this comes in at $68, you're getting two full, I mean, look at the sizes of those pans. You're getting two full-size products. So when you break it down like that, each of these are $34 and it doesn't really seem that bad. But this is gorgeous. It's a gorgeous combination and I really love this. Cannot be without this. One thing that Charlotte Tilbury is most famous for is her blush, and that is the one item, that and concealer are the two items by Charlotte that I had to use something else because I do not have those. I think I need to pick up a blush, I really do, but I don't have a blush, so I can't speak to it, but I know everybody raves about it. I also do not have a concealer. She just recently came out with a new concealer that I might have to pick up and try, but those are the two products on my face that I had to reach for something else. I'm wearing, I think, maybe a CoverGirl or a Maybelline concealer, and I'm wearing a Tarte Exposed on my cheek for blush. But I am using for my eyes all Charlotte. So let's talk about her eye products now. I love her Eyes to Mesmerize. They are her cream potted eyeshadows, and I have two. I have the color Bet, which I've had the longest, and it's just like this pretty bronzy color, kind of, it's a what I consider to be a warm bronzy shade. And then the one I have on my eyes today is Marie Antoinette. It is newer to me, and it is definitely a cooler, kind of in the bronze family, but it's more like a cooler taupe color. And I have that all over my lids. That's kind of what I started with to start my eye look. Those come in at $32 and I love them. I think they're very much so worth it. They are one of those things where you can just take your finger, swipe them on, buff them into your crease, and it would just be a one-stop shop. Or you can go in with a brush to make it a little more precise. You don't have to do anything else. You can put on some mascara and be out the door and looking great. Or you can also start like I did, as is the first step, onto a more intense eye look, which is what I did today. Today on my eyes, I have the one and only quad that I have by Charlotte, and it is the Vintage Vamp. These are her 4 quads. This quad retails for $53, which yes, is a lot. This is really a pretty one though, and I enjoy using it. It definitely gives you a cooler look, and I really do like it. I think it is gorgeous. You have two, well, neither one of these are really that matte. I would say this one here is more matte, and this one has a little bit of a shimmer to it. I had this all over my lid with this shimmer on top, and it is just beautiful. So those are her quads. And then also she has the Color Chameleons, which are these sticks. You can also line your eyes with these. You can put them on your eyelid and smudge them out, and that be it. You can use this as your base. I actually have 2 of them, and the colors that I have are Amber Haze, which is a pretty bronze look, and then I have Black Diamonds, which is a black shimmer, which I think is gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous for the holidays, and I love wearing that in the holidays. Those retail for $27. I have one of her eyeliners, and I want to pick up more of these because this is her Rock and Kohl Iconic Liquid Eye Pencil. I cheat for bigger, brighter eyes, and I had this one in nude, and this stays in my waterline. It is one of the few eyeliners that I have found that will stay in my waterline, so I literally want to pick it up in every color. I have it in nude. I love it, and it retails for $27, which is a lot for an eye pencil, but I can vouch that at least for me in my waterline, this works, which is something that is rare for me. One of my favorite Charlotte Tilbury items that I have repurchased over and over and over again is her Full Fat Lashes. Now, I know a lot of people don't like this mascara. I am probably in the minority, but I have purchased this over and over again, and I have also purchased it as gifts. It comes in at $29, so it's definitely not a cheap mascara. I'm wearing it today. I love it. I will continue to repurchase it. Charlotte's lip liners are something that really do take center stage when you start talking about Charlotte Tilbury. Her Pillow Talk is gorgeous. I have Pillow Talk and Iconic Nude. I have gone through numerous Pillow Talks. I will probably go through numerous Iconic Nudes. They are just gorgeous. Love, love, love these. They are probably some of my favorite lip liners on the market. I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time on, well, let me first tell you about how much the lip liners are. The lip liners come in at $22. I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time on her lipsticks because I have a whole video devoted to Charlotte Tilbury lipsticks. They come in at $34. I am wearing Bond Girl on my lips right now. I don't think I have gotten any new ones since filming that video, but yeah, I have a ton of them. I really do like the way they wear. I like the colors. I like the formula. I think they're great. So that is a roundup of everything that I have from Charlotte Tilbury, which it is a lot. Now let's talk about what I think is worth your money, and if I were repurchasing, what I would run to and try out. First and foremost, the Hollywood Flawless Filter. I really just don't think there's anything else out there quite like this on the market. Now, there are a lot of liquid illuminators out there, but none that really give you the kind of glow this gives. And I love the applicator. A lot of people don't like the doe foot, but I think it gives you great options for a good precision on top of foundation. So I really do recommend this. Another thing that I highly recommend is the bronze, the Filmstar Bronze and Glow Face Sculptor, mainly because I think that it's rare that I get a quad or a duo or something where I like both of the items as much as I do in this one, and I really do. I think this bronzer is beautiful, I think the highlighter is beautiful, and I think it is worth the money. Another thing, definitely go out and get your hands on is this powder. It's gorgeous, it's finely milled, it is really, really nice. I think that the Eyes to Mesmerize, pick you up one of those. I think they're gorgeous. I think they go on, they feel very whipped. They go on better than most any liquid or cream eyeshadow that comes in a pot that I've ever had. They're very easy to manipulate. They're very easy to move around. I think these are great. I think that you probably could pass on the quads. They're just eyeshadows, and I think that for $53, get you an Anastasia palette and have a lot more options. But I'm enjoying this. I'm going to continue to wear it, but I think that is something you can pass on. I kind of think you probably can pass on the Color Chameleons as well. There are so many options for sticks out there, and these are not my favorites, but they do have a nice color selection. These just happen to be some colors I was interested in, but I think you could probably pass on that. For me, I love the mascara. I'm going to keep repurchasing it. It's a favorite for me. And now, of course, I'm going to get my hands on some more of these eyeliners now that I know they will stay in my waterline. Of course, their lip liners are something that I really cannot pass up. The lipsticks are nice. Are they better than MAC lipsticks? I don't know if I think they are. So, you know, save your money. You may want to try something else, but always a lipstick is a great way to kind of dip your toe into a new brand. So, and they do, I mean, they are gorgeous. Look at the packaging. I mean, you really, it's just luxury pulling it out. So yeah, those are my thoughts on Charlotte Tilbury's, kind of an overview of the products that I have, what I think about them, what I think that you might should try out. So I'm thinking about doing this with a couple of more brands. I think on the horizon I might have Marc Jacobs, and then I may dive into Hourglass, and we will see how you like that. Let me know in the comments below, or give me a thumbs up if you want to see some more videos like this of brands, what I think about their products, and what I think you might should try out. So if you're interested in that, give this video a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button. I would love to have you back here on a regular basis. And as always, I hope this video finds you having a fantastic day and a great week, and I will see you all soon. Bye, y'all.